Hi beautiful people, welcome back. Happy Monday. Hope everybody had an amazing weekend and happy Martin Luther King Jr. Day. So let's just get straight into this because there's a lot to go over. My usual disclaimer, please do not take what I say as fact. Feel free to do your own research and come to your own conclusion. I was actually reached out by a fellow South African who actually asked me to do her a huge favor and make mention of a certain petition that needs to be signed because if you don't know, South Africa has been dealing with load shedding since 2007. And if you don't know what load shedding is, in a nutshell, it's inadequate national energy supply to meet demand. Also that it is a controlled way of rotating the available electricity between all Eskom customers. So Eskom is this electricity company that provides electricity to all of South Africa. About over 20 years ago, Eskom was able to actually provide electricity to South Africa and other African countries, but unfortunately that no longer is. So during load shedding, it actually removes the load from the power system when there is an imbalance between the electricity available and the demand for electricity. So from the start of this whole load shedding, they had all different stages from stage 1 through stage 8. Now South Africa is actually on stage 6, which means that you could be affected, or the South Africans could be affected 18 times for 4 days and up to 4.5 hours at a time. So can you imagine how hard that must be? Because think about the hospitals. All hospitals have to have generators for this to actually not affect them. What about the clinics in the townships? What about the schools? What about people that fear the crime? So if you are a South African in another country, I know followers of mine are in Ireland, England, Australia. So all those other places, if you still a South African resident, please feel free to sign this petition. It's actually, they are doing so well with this petition. I think out of 75,000, they're already at 65,000. So please get this word out to sign this petition, because can you imagine living that way? Being stuck without electricity for up to 4 hours at a time. It's like, how do you live your life? How do you even schedule your life around this sort of thing? It's got to be hard. I remember when my parents were still living in South Africa, it was just a nightmare. So as I said, the petition will be down in the description box. Please, if you are so inclined, please go and sign this petition. I thank you in advance for doing that. Now let's move forward. Kody Joy is on a mission to bring the Brown family down, to have the Brown family cancelled. But this is something that just truly just pissed me off. She posted this photo of a woman that was abused. Why would Kody Joy do this? I've blurred things out because this woman is truly battered, and it is so sad. Nicole Henderson's images of abuse were evidenced during a hearing for a bill in the state of Utah. Her father presented horrific images of Nicole's battered chest to urge passage of laws to protect women and children in polygamous cults. Kody Brown knew about this abuse. He knew about the law that was passed, making polygamy a felony. On national TV, he cried about it. All the while, Nicole was silenced, bullied and threatened by the occult and cult leaders. They called her a liar. They made up lies about how the injuries happened, and Kody was set to be a defense witness for Kyle at trial. Kody and his wives knew. Kody and Kyle have been friends since they were teens. Kody has cleaned up Kyle's messes for decades, Nicole has stated in interviews. Nicole wasn't just hurt by Kyle, she was hurt by Kody and other AUB members like Kody, who protected Kyle at the expense of Nicole. Kyle tampered with his children who witnessed the abuse. He turned the children against Nicole. On TLC, Kyle made light of Nicole's departure from the family. Nicole birthed more than a dozen children. Her entire life was dedicated to the AUB. When she decided to leave, Kyle left her battered and bruised. Kody and his wives knew. They all knew TLC allowed Kyle on the show and made him look like a victim. So when anyone suggests that the kids are lying, just remember abuse is so damn normalized in this culture that most of it is excused. Now, before I move on into giving my opinion about the situation, I am by no means coming to the defense of Kody. This was not Kody Joy's place to be posting this woman's battered body for people to be angry at Kody. See how manipulative Kody Joy is. She puts this picture of this battered woman with a picture of Kody, insinuating he's laughing at this poor woman. Now let me read a post to you that she posted but cowardly deleted. As an advocate for children and staunchly against child abuse and exploitation, I'm stating now I do not support any of the adults on Sister Wives. Kody and all of the women have participated in the exploitation and abuse of their children for profit on national television for 13 years, in my opinion. When she allowed her son to be locked in a room for 10 hours, that her husband was so frustrated that she didn't even bother to relieve him. Why did she go and make so many excuses as to why her son was left in a room for 10 hours? While I'm glad the women have left, they are still culpable for their role in the lies to the public and the exploitation and abuse of their children. They have committed welfare fraud, bankruptcy fraud, and numerous crimes, in my opinion. No woman that leaves an abuser should stay on a show to help the abuser. The wives that stay on the Sister Wives are complicit to the abuse of their kids for profit, in my opinion. Given the totality of everything that has come to light, I cannot support this any longer. I stand against child abuse. Again, you didn't stand against child abuse when you had Caleb Williams on your channel. I am a product of corporal punishment and will never ever stand by anyone that hits a child. Ever. I broke the cycle and my son is a good kid who has never been hit. If Christine and Janelle really care about their kids, they would leave the show, otherwise they are supporting an abuser. I do not support abuse of children, ever. Don't come for me, I just can't anymore. I will be kind in my reporting, but I will not placate or co-sign abuse ever. Please stand with me. You can love the woman and still demand accountability and change. Enabling hurts their kids. I am speechless because, in my opinion, she is pissed. From the person that she claims to have supported, praising all the time, aka Kody Brown, because Christine rejected her by blocking her on Instagram. And if anybody knows Kody Joy, she cannot handle rejection. Once you reject her, all hell is going to break loose. Example, Amy King, Lindsay Christie, Emily D. Baker, and that's just to name a few. So this person that claims to be an advocate for children and staunchly against child abuse and exploitation, why did she give a sex offender space on a platform? And I'm talking about Caleb Williams. And she still tried to downplay the shit things that he did by just saying he made a horrible mistake. And on top of that, she still went and said that Caleb Williams' crime wasn't as bad as Josh Duggar's crime. Check this out.
Caleb Williams, a family friend that lived with the Duggars for a short period of time in 2019 when he had found himself in a sticky situation himself, and landed in his own hot water. In 2018 and 2019, Caleb lived with the Duggars while he was dealing with his own life issues. As a result of getting the teenager pregnant, he was charged and he is on the SO registry. He has gone through therapy, he has gone through programs, he is now a mandated reporter because he wants to be part of the solution, not a part of the problem, but he said he does not work with children. And that his situation is not at all comparable to what Josh has done, because he doesn't have the same issues. Josh likes other minors, and his was a 16-year-old, and it was a girl that he claims was supposed to marry. You don't have to agree with Caleb's decision with what happened with the girl. It's not the same as what happens with Josh. It's not even the same category. It's not even the same statute. He's an SO, yes, but it's not the same category of people.
As you guys saw, I got this clip from Nene Marie. She is absolutely wonderful. Absolutely enlightening. She does such good videos. Please feel free and go and subscribe to her channel. Check her out. I promise you won't be disappointed. And also, you guys, Southern Mutton, she is absolutely fantastic. Can we please show her some love? Go over, I'll leave her link down in the description box. Please go over and subscribe to her channel. Another one, I promise you won't be disappointed. This woman, Kody Joy, is revolting, disgusting. She wants people, and once again, not coming to the defense of Kody Brown. You can despise him, you can not like him for the things that you see on their reality show, by all means. But she wants you to hate, cancel, despise this man for him not rebuking a friend, whereas she, Kody Joy, without a crystal ball, platforms a sex offender that hurt a child, that was convicted of hurting a child, just so she can get tea on the Duggars. Do better, Kody Joy, because what I truly want to say is definitely not suitable for YouTube, and this just proves to me, validates for me, that she will do anything for a click and a view. And nonetheless, when she gets rejected, people will pay. So you guys, let me know what you think down in the comment section below. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring the notification bell so you'll be notified each time I upload, because as you can see, I am all over the place. But with that said, thank you guys so much. I appreciate each and every one of you. Please have a wonderful rest of your week. Be safe out there. Be kind to one another, and don't forget, make good memories. Bye guys.